Hi, YouTube. Hi, I'm back. I'm back from being in the caveman era. Hello. And we are currently reacting to I ate at McDonald's every hour for 24 hours. Why? That sounds stupid. I'm currently reacting to community submitted videos. We're going to react to videos submitted by my community, and this one is Blake. I just want to know if this person survived or they went to the doctor. Let's see how this goes.
Have you ever eaten at a McDonald's and thought, wow, this place is so good, I'd like to eat here every hour for the next 24 hours?
No, I don't. No.
Just me? Well, maybe after seeing me do it in today's video, you'll want to as well. Just kidding, you're gonna see how much I fucking hate myself for even thinking this was a good idea.
Yeah. It's
As
a bad
I drive
idea.
to a 24-hour McDonald's, let's talk about the 3 rules for today's challenge. First, I have to get a food item every hour of this 24-hour challenge. I can't just get a drink and call it a day. That's not fair. Second, I can't have the same food item in consecutive hours. So if I get a hash brown 1 hour, can't have it the next hour. And third, if I skip an hour of eating, even by a minute, the challenge is over and it's a failure. Which honestly wouldn't be a bad thing because
you smell really bad too.
Suck. Please do not try this at home. I am a professional dumbass. And just to show how professional of a dumbass I am, I went to the wrong McDonald's location. Okay, so I really fucked up. Bill decided to join me for hour 1 and went to the right location because he knows how addresses work. So in hour 1, I got my staple, a double quarter pounder with cheese, medium fries, and a Coke. Their ordering system was down, and everybody was complaining about it. Not me, though. I'm gonna complain later. So we finally got our food after waiting for a long time. The meal was an absolute banger as always, and in hindsight, maybe it was a stupid decision to fill myself up right away, since this is a marathon and not a sprint. Well, actually, if you think about it, this challenge is quite literally the opposite of both a marathon and a sprint. And since the food in hour 1 took so long to get, I had to get right back in line at the drive-thru for hour 2. For this hour, I just got a 4-piece of chicken McNuggets because I wasn't that hungry currently. And yes, even I don't be hungry sometimes. I went through the drive-thru to test if it was faster than ordering inside. And also, since different McDonald's employees were on the counter and the drive-thru, I wanted to mix it up so that none of them thought I was a crazy person. Or I should say, find out I'm a crazy person. I put on my McApron, went to McTown, and I was thinking to myself, McDonald's chicken McNuggets are some of the best in the game. Not gonna lie.
McDonald's chicken McNuggets are some of the best in the game.
He just copied his own idea. Okay. Can confirm. Yes.
Not gonna lie.
One thing I also just realized today is if I'm gonna go to the bathroom, it's gonna be in this McDonald's bathroom. That bathroom is like the love child of a nuclear power plant and an active volcano.
Oh no, I feel so bad for the employees that are going to clean that. It's gonna be more McDonald's than man in 4 hours. I think he's gonna go to the hospital by the end of this. That's my bet. That's my bet. He's gonna go to the hospital by the end of this, guys.
It was McSgusting. Was that a good one? After hastily editing a TikTok video in my truck because I had no other choice, I went back through the drive-thru for hour 3.
Oh.
God, why my phone always falls? It's so annoying.
For my 3rd meal, I just got the Filet-O-Fish sandwich. Since having fish from a fast food restaurant in North Ridgeville, Ohio sounds much better to do earlier in the day than later.
Might have been a real risky move to get one of these in hour 3, but good, I'm gonna have future diarrhea anyway.
Oh no.
I'm not sick of it yet. Have a feeling that will happen at some point.
Yeah, hi, it's me from the future. It will happen, and it will happen extremely badly. Okay, back to the video. I was feeling pretty good in hour 3. However, I obviously still had 21 more hours to go, and a lot could happen and will happen. And I was anxious at this point. I don't know if I'm gonna continue doing those. That really wasn't that good. But for now, in hour 4, I decided to get some more work done, aka taking a BuzzFeed quiz to figure out what kind of hot dog I am. In case you were wondering, they said I was a homemade hot dog. I don't even know what that means. For this meal, I got a McDouble and a medium McCafe.
No, I don't have a phone.
Currently filming on phone.
A McDouble, a medium McCafe.
What do you want from McCafe?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I get it caramel?
Of course, my dumbass thought that a McCafe was a drink. For context, that's like going to Starbucks and asking them, could I have a Starbucks? The McDouble was
Starbucks, guys?
Okay, that was a good adjective. I'm back. But I was shocked to see it was $3. And I'm sorry for complaining, but weren't McDoubles like $1 a couple of years ago? Am I turning into a boomer? Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how much I spent from this eating challenge because my failures can be your entertainment. As much as I was dreading being in the McDonald's parking lot going on a
That's my chat right there.
I didn't really have much of a choice. Also, I just finished my food like 5 minutes ago, and I have 10 minutes until like the top of the hour. So I already had to go back to eat for hour 5. I mixed it up Oh, that was a good one. And went inside because the employees working the drive-thru gave me some weird looks. They actually didn't do this. I made this entirely up for the plot to thicken. I just got a McChicken for hour 5, which was also around $3. I'm sorry,
Okay.
I didn't know it was so expensive here. I hate myself. And after taking a little bit longer to inhale some of that juicy meat, I started to say to myself,
what?
I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to get to me right now.
I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to get to me right now.
In hour
Okay.
5, my friends would be so ashamed seeing me do this if only they actually watched my YouTube videos. Carazoni, I know you're not watching this, but you still will send me 7 TikToks a day. And
Well, sad for me. Not only does my friends watch my YouTube or see my YouTube, my family too. They watch it. They were just like, hey, I love the cover you did. It's amazing. I'm like, ha ha ha. Oh, why are you watching me?
hour 6, I just got a small fry and a medium Coke because health and wellness is my middle name. It's actually Leon. My shirt says professional dumbass, and that's exactly what I felt like right now. Also, if you want one of these professional dumbass shirts, they come in a bajillion cool colors. You can get it at suryacht.com. It's a great way for yourself to set the bar low for people around you. That way, if you do something competent for once, they're gonna be like, wow, maybe this person isn't as stupid as I once thought they were.
I have 18 more hours to do this, and
18 more artists,
done.
baby.
I don't want to do this anymore. I'm gonna do it.
That's right, a quarter of the way in, I already thought about quitting. So I decided to take a nap so that I could dream about leaving this parking lot, but you know, when you're 6'6" and paranoid, it's hard to sleep in a car, so I didn't. At hour 7, I was told by a couple friends to get the collector's meal, where I could get a collector's cup from 6 options. I wanted to get the Shrek cup because Shrek is my spirit ogre. But the McDonald's employee told me that the cups were sold out, but that they would be here Friday.
I won't be here on Friday. I'll probably be in a ditch. So
Yeah,
That's
you'd
a
be
bummer.
6
So
feet
for
under,
now, I
sir.
just got a 10-piece chicken McNugget meal and a medium iced caramel latte. It's not called a McCafe, you guys. I found out the hard way. Also, this was the first time one of the workers recognized I was coming here a bunch.
Are you doing a food review or something, man? I'm eating here every hour for 24 hours for a challenge video, like a social media project. I swear to God. That's awesome. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
No way the employee said that that's awesome. The employee was more happy of the fact that their wallet is gonna get bigger because, again, their pay is gonna get better after this. Not because they're happy about the video, they're happy that they're getting paid extra. He is going to be sick of McDonald's. Even just the thought of McDonald's is gonna make him puke. I can tell from the look of his face. Look at that face right now, guys. That is the face of a man who will regret this after a couple of hours.
Thank you. Take care.
And then another worker recognized me as well.
You enjoying yourself?
I'm trying.
So I'm looking
trying.
forward to getting arrested, I guess. It was starting to get really cold out, and I was freezing my McBalls off until I looked at my weather app and realized it was just 65 degrees, and I was being a little dramatic, per usual. At this point, I was so tired of being in this parking lot, I really just wanted to leave, and I couldn't. But that's when I realized, wait, I can't. I don't have to be at that McDonald's until all the other locations are closed, because there is a McDonald's that is very, very close to where I live. So why don't I just go to that McDonald's and then I could go to the 24-hour McDonald's later tonight? How the fuck am I this stupid? I went on a 3.5-mile walk, and it was great to get some fresh air that didn't smell like fried food.
God, it feels so much better. It feels so good to get fresh air.
So for hour 8, I was actually excited to go to the McDonald's closest to me. I came up with the most genius loophole to help me do that. I would go to McDonald's at the end of 1 hour and the beginning of the next so that I could go back to my apartment and sleep. I wouldn't be able to do this later tonight back at the 24-hour McDonald's, so I made sure to prioritize rest right now. This McDonald's didn't have the collector's meal either, so instead I got a hot fudge sundae. Why do I keep doing these things to myself? You might as well call me Dear Maria, count me in at this point, because I was feeling all-time low right now.
Oh,
yeah, I
no.
know, that was really bad. Sorry. Until an employee at the McDonald's recognized me, and that absolutely brightened my spirits.
Have a good one.
Wait, can I ask you a weird question?
Sure.
Your face looks so familiar.
Why is that?
Wait, oh my god. Can I please take a picture of you?
Sure. All right, 3, 2.
Aw, that's
Okay.
sweet.
I think it worked.
Oh my god, perfect. Thank you so
What's your
much.
name?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. I'm Joey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you. I appreciate it. You really made my day. All right.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
So, Brooklyn, thank you very much for doing that. You have no idea how much that really brightened my day. I needed that. I haven't had the hot fudge sundae at McDonald's for the longest time, and it definitely hit the spot. And yes, maybe that spot was the gag reflex in my stomach, but a spot was hit nonetheless.
I haven't had one of these in so long. It's so good. And the best part is the McDonald's ice cream machine isn't broken.
As part of my newfound strategy, I had to immediately
ain't
get back in
broken,
line for hour
guys.
9. Yes, I would have double the food, but as a result, double the time to get some rest in. I decided to double my dessert intake as well and get a small vanilla twist cone. I haven't had one of those either from McDonald's since many moons ago, so getting it now is very Mick nostalgic. That one didn't work at all. I then went back to my place to take a hot girl nap. I don't know why I said that. This is exactly how long it felt like I slept, like 60 seconds. And yes, now I understand what people mean when they say 60 seconds is a long time.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
For hour 10, I got a double cheeseburger and a medium Sprite. And thinking about it currently, it's wild to look back at all the food I've had in the first 10 hours, and I'm not even halfway done yet. But I tried being optimistic and was thinking my future would be as bright as the McDonald's drive-thru menu, which nearly took out my eyesight. I took a sip of my drink, and oh my goodness, I forgot how good McDonald's Sprite tastes. It was like crack in the 80s. And for context, I've never had crack and was never born in the 80s. The double cheeseburger also hit the spot, and that made me pose the question, what is the difference between the McDouble and the double cheeseburger? Is there a difference, or are they just two different names on a
cheese? Extra cheese! It's cheese!
Menu? Please let me know in the comments. Immediately after finishing my meal, I went back inside for hour 11, except I lied. I didn't go back inside because the inside was closed at 10 p.m. You just hate to see it, don't you? I was so McCooked in my brain, I started singing Justin Bieber songs, I guess.
Oh no.
If you think that I only know.
That is so true. I literally just listened to Persona songs and just danced. I literally danced in my room and also just sang the entirety of most songs. I think I belted the entirety of Full Moon Full Life.
Onto something, you should go and love yourself.
For this hour, I just got a hamburger. Another point I forgot to highlight in this video, I didn't redeem or earn any McDonald's points whatsoever. You might be like, why didn't you do that? It's because I'm a fucking idiot.
What's a McDonald's point? We don't have that here. I don't know, there was that. You can earn points? Didn't know that. Huh. The more you know.
After having my hamburger, I was actually feeling good, surprisingly. Once again, it felt good to get some fresh air, work off part of the insane amounts of fast food I've consumed thus far, and I started having a lot of heartburn.
Oh,
sorry, I didn't know we were just listing positive things. For hour 12, the closest McDonald's to me closed, so that meant I had to go back and spend my time at the North Ridgeville location. That was open for 24 hours, which I wouldn't be able to leave here for a few more hours, and I wasn't looking forward to that, but in order for me to complete this unnecessary challenge, I think I have to do that. At the drive-thru, I ordered 2 apple pies and a small root beer, and I was so delusional, I started acting like my name was Tanner. If your name is Tanner, I'm sorry, but I'm right. Root beer is proof that there is a God. It is such a top-tier drink, and this is my first time having the apple pies at McDonald's, and wow, it will certainly not.
Oh wait, that's the baked one. It's not the deep fried one. This is one of the things that I know about the McDonald's in the US. Your apple pies are not baked. Ours is fried. And I remember some people saying that they miss the fried or the deep fried apple pies rather than the baked ones. And I was so confused as to why they were saying that when I thought that most McDonald's are kind of the same as the McDonald's that we have here. Surprisingly, no. But yeah, our apple pies are still deep fried and they're delicious. I love them. 10 out of 10.
Not be my last.
Oh my God.
At the start of hour 13, I was feeling like McCrap, so I wanted to do something before I got my hunger back. And that's when I looked out right in front of me and saw the thing that I must do. Go to the car wash. Yes, a car wash. One of my top 3 favorite ways to clean my car that also costs money. Except no, I won't. The parking lot was closed, so there was no way of getting in. What a fucking buzzkill. Also, the inside is closed, and I gotta figure out where I'm gonna take a nice steamy McDump later since my stomach is very upset right now. For hour 13, I got a spicy McCrispy, which might have been my dumbest order of the challenge so far, not because, you know, it was bad or anything, but because it's spicy. You know, the name Spicy McCrispy has spicy in it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's spicy, all right.
And I was just complaining about how upset my stomach was 7 seconds ago, so that was a bad thing. The McCrispy also sounds like a doctor on Grey's Anatomy, and it's not as good as the Chick-fil-A or Popeye's chicken sandwiches, but nevertheless, it was a good sandwich. I just pulled nevertheless out of my ass right there. After seeing a McDonald's billboard that didn't make any sense.
This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. A double is greater than a home run. No, it's not.
I really got the urge to use the bathroom, and I had to figure out where I was going to go since the McDonald's bathroom was closed. But that's when I opened my eyeballs and saw a Sheetz that was across from the McDonald's that I could use the bathroom at. Except the men's bathroom was closed. So I was like super now. But then I used my eyeballs again for visionary purposes and saw a BP gas station that was across the street from the Sheetz that was across the street from the McDonald's. And I thought to myself, I've never been so happy to use a BP bathroom in my entire life.
I've never been so happy to use a BP bathroom my entire life.
And And after losing a decent
my
amount of
God,
weight
they
at
shat
said
it all
bathroom,
out.
I came to the realization that something had to change about this project. I was really struggling physically and mentally. This project was not sustainable, but like I just couldn't leave. And that's when I realized, yes, you can leave, you fucking idiot. We literally just discussed this earlier in the video. And kids, this is exactly why I should plan my YouTube videos, because I never do. And
Plan it ahead of time, guys.
But before doing that, I took a fake nap in the parking lot for the cameras and the plot. And for hour 14, I really wanted dessert very badly, but it's illegal for McDonald's to serve dessert at night, apparently.
Would I be able to get an Oreo McFlurry?
No, that machine already shut off to me.
Really? That's weird, because for the 24 hours that we have, the desserts are still online. Wow, that is so sad. You can have desserts at like 2 a.m.? Condolences, good sir. No desserts. Damn.
So I just got 2 cookies instead. However, what was not great was the 2 cookies being $2.
Excuse me? $2?
I don't know when McDonald's decided that they were going to be expensive, but I've had it at this point with the meal prices.
2 of these for $2 is crazy. Hear me out though. They are really good.
$1 for a cookie?
And honestly, I wasted a lot of money in these videos anyways.
Sir.
At this point, I was able to finally go back home and prepared for taking the most devious nap in NFL history.
I would love nothing more than for this to be the best hour of sleep I've ever received in my entire life. So,
let's see.
Good night, round 2.
And spoiler alert, this nap was one of the worst I've ever had. And the worst part was, my car was starting to smell like shit.
Dude, this car smells like shit.
I then headed back to the 24-hour McDonald's for the final
Open
2
your
hours before
windows!
being able to go to the location nearest my place. I also realized at this point, I've been to McDonald's in 15 different hours, and
I don't think I've gotten a Big Mac today. I don't think I've gotten a Big Mac at all.
Oh,
so that's what I decided to get, except there was one huge problem here.
Thank you for stopping. At this time, we're only accepting cash.
And I don't carry cash because I'm a stupid millennial that wants to raise my interest rates and lower my credit score.
I will be back then. I'm gonna go get cash.
So I only had 10 minutes to somehow find cash, otherwise the
don't have
challenge was
cash.
over. Actually, maybe this was a good thing. I went to the BP that was across the street from the Sheetz, that was across the street from the McDonald's, if you remember, and got some money out of the ATM before heading back to McDonald's at 3:55 a.m. and being able to order on time. Hooray, thank goodness I can continue to suffer for the next 9 hours.
Oh, damn.
I'm just grumpy at everything right now.
I got my coveted Big Mac meal with a small high C, which also is one of the greatest drinks of all time. And I got back to talking to the McDonald's cashier I had chatted with previously.
679.
What's happening?
Still at it, man?
I'm trying.
His name was Jay, and he was super hospitable and kind.
Thank you.
Aw.
I need the secrets, man. I need the secrets, man.
What secrets do you want?
What you mean? To the YouTube. Eventually, I'm, branch out and start doing some shit.
Aww.
Man, I've been doing content for a while, and I just, I've been persistent and consistent. I guess, like, eventually you just kind of find out what you like doing.
What, like a couple years, maybe? More than a few years?
Yeah, I think a couple years is good. Give yourself a couple years. Like, I made videos on, like, Cleveland Browns rants and stuff like that, and now I make food content. Like, you kind of just find yourself.
Yeah.
There's a lot of praying, too, so that typically helps. Yeah, so.
That's what's up. I want to do that eventually.
That
You
is
should,
so
man.
sweet.
Nice.
What's your name?
I'm Jay.
Jay? Joey?
Joey?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man.
Aw,
appreciate
that's
it.
so
I'll see you
sweet.
around,
Also,
man.
my coffee's here. I'm sorry for interrupting this sweet conversation, but I have to get my coffee. Give me a hot minute, guys. I got it! Sustenance! So good. Oh my god, I love a Spanish latte. It's so good. Oh, the milk!
Yeah, I'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
And that kindness for a man questioning his entire life being physically and mentally at 4 a.m. like really went a long way. So Jay, thank you so much again for being so kind, and I hope your YouTube career takes off here soon.
That is so sweet!
Crazy how this challenge that I completely made up and am the governing body of the rules almost was over.
Guys, I'm not kidding. I've watched this back like maybe 10 times. What did I just say? I have no idea. What was that? I was so delirious. What was that? All right, sorry. Back to the video. That was crazy. For not
they're in a very deep food coma or something. They don't know they're in a deep food coma, but I feel like they're in a food coma right now.
Not having much of an appetite, I really ate and drank my meal very quickly. And yes, even I surprised myself on how stupid I can be. Since it was after 4 a.m., the menu changed from dinner to breakfast items, which means it was a whole new ball game for this professional dumbass, Surrey.com. However, I still didn't have an appetite at all, so I just got a hash brown. Jay still thought I was crazy for doing this, but deservedly so.
Yep.
249.
Yep.
Your breakfast is one of the best in the game, if not the best. I've never had a bad experience here.
What do you call it? Was it the McMuffin? There you go. But rather than a McMuffin, we have this thing here which is like the pandesal. So it's like I don't think it's called a McPandesal. It's something with like it's like pandesal, which is our type of like bread, and then we put like sausage and then egg wrapped in cheese. That's what I usually have if I want to have like a pretty decent breakfast that I need to rush and will just, you know, eat immediately. That's what I usually go for. It's really good. I also buy it with hash browns. It's delicious. And if I feel spicy, I'll get myself some apple pie. So that's my go-to breakfast order in McDonald's. The more you know.
Minus, like, you know, the impending diarrhea. I drove back home to take a big boy nap after... Why the f*** did I say that? I drove back home to take a big nap after a McVentful couple of hours before I realized I never ate my hash brown. So I stopped in my apartment parking lot to do so.
I also realize right now that the video is vertical and not horizontal. I don't give a shit.
I was in a lot of pain still, more so than before, so I was hoping a nap for an hour or so would change that. And guess what? It didn't.
Yeah.
I may have napped a few times at this point, but none of it was restful sleep.
Oh, I don't have a desire to do this anymore.
Honestly, I had no desire to do this anymore. Huh? This is probably the first time I was genuinely worried about my health, or worse, not finishing this project. I got a breakfast item that was actually somewhat healthy. Fruit and oatmeal. Also, why the f are the screens at McDonald's so bright? Is McDonald's run by moths? The oatmeal was good. Was not a fan of the diced apples being in here, but also, like, I was literally the one that put them in. Since this was a very healthy meal, it justified eating, like, the rest of the time, I guess. And if you're wondering what it's like to have poor nutrition and sleep deprivation at the exact same time, here's a clip of me experiencing that.
I feel like everybody, should appreciate... I know what I'm trying to say.
After making sweet McLove to a bowl of oatmeal, it was time for hour 18, so I went inside because it was finally open. And if you could believe it, my appetite was even smaller than before, because that's what happens when you eat more food. Your appetite goes down. So I decided to look for the smallest food item on the McDonald's menu to help me with my suppressed appetite. I decided that would be getting a sausage patty, which was somehow $2.
A sausage patty is $2? For a reference, $2, here's like 100 pesos. That is 100 pesos, bro. Nah, 100 pesos can give me a fucking meal here. Like, actually.
How the f is the sausage patty 50 cents more than the entire Costco hot dog meal McDonald's? But anyways, it was pretty good. I ate in like 10 seconds. After getting pissed off that the sun was out because it was hurting my eyes.
It's like real beautiful outside. The sky is great. The sun's gonna rise. It's gonna be great. Yada, yada, yada. I don't give a shit.
I went back and did something. Did I A, take a nap, B, go to sleep, C, take a huge dump, or D, take a huge dump and then try to sleep and only sleep for 15 minutes? If you guess D, you are correct. I fucking hate myself.
Get yourself your Pepto-Bismol, my guy. Oh boy.
What is wrong with...
He looks so done, I'm sorry. This is the face of a person who has went through hell and back and goes through hell again. And is willing to go through hell again. Why did you go through this challenge, my guy?
Me. Be right back, sleeping for an hour.
For the rest of the challenge, I decided I would still do my loophole strategy of eating at the end of 1 hour and the beginning of the next, because honestly, that was the only thing that was going to save me at this point.
I don't feel too great about this.
I was delirious, I was physically weak, and I was pushing my mental sanity more than any other eating challenge I've done at this point. It made me significantly question if I was doing the right thing or if I just didn't want to give up. For now, my appetite came back a little bit, and I got a sausage McMuffin with egg and an orange juice. I very much struggled to get this meal down and severely questioned whether or not to finish this project, because anything besides watching the movie Cats sounded better. The meal came with the drink, so it made me really appreciate how much I love having a free OJ. I meant orange juice, by the way.
The sun's shining. Do you see it? It's shining and it's real bright.
It's morning.
I'm not a fan right now.
I immediately had to turn around and go back in for hour 20. I felt like at this point, honestly, if I ate anything else, I would throw up. So I had to think of something even smaller on the McDonald's menu that I could get so that I, you know, just like would survive.
Ketchup? Can you buy ketchup from McDonald's? If it's ketchup, I think it's fine. If, I don't know, buy cheese. Eat cheese. I don't know if your stomach would be happy with that one, especially if you're lactose intolerant.
And that was a side of sausage gravy, which was 59 cents. How is that 59 cents and a sausage patty is $2? Does McDonald's understand how money works? The sun was really hurting my eyes from just existing, so I decided to eat the rest of it on my way back home. Wait, that doesn't even make any sense because I was outside. The sun is out more outside. I didn't care about finishing the project. I just cared about like surviving because that's how horrible I felt at this point. Normally I build stuff up for the plot to thicken. I was not doing it here. I really felt unwell. At 9:50 a.m., the vicious cycle continued. The more times I napped, the harder it was to function. The more times I ate, the harder it was to go back and eat.
I honestly feel like I could throw up any second. I feel sick. I feel very nauseous. I have 10 minutes to eat something in the 9 o'clock hour for hour 19. Or, I'm sorry, hour 21.
I was entrapped with
There are only 3 more, but like I swear the amount of food intake that they've had for every single hour is probably literally going to give them a heart attack. Especially the amount of burgers that they bought. The amount of oil in their system is like tremendous. I feel like they're like 1 step away from an actual heart attack, and that is scary to know and see. This person is insane.
trying to make a good video, and it made me distort what was more important: my well-being and the Cleveland Browns. But also my priorities are whack. I got another hash brown at hour 21, and I took 2 bites of it, and I could not finish it. So I thought, hey, maybe if
I thought they said that they can't do hash browns again because they ordered hash browns before. Oh my god, they broke their own rule.
I got a drink at hour 22 with some carbonation in it that would help me consume the hash brown. And I totally made that up, by the way. I don't know if that's actually a thing. In hour 22, I made McDonald's have to consider getting new pipes for their plumbing because I really did a number to that bathroom. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, the clogging is gonna be the worst on that day, huh? Oh brother. Oh no.
Let's just say I was returning my McDonald's. Sorry, that was gross. I got a cookie and that was it. And remember how I said I was gonna get a drink? Well, I didn't remember apparently because I didn't get one. I just got a cookie. And at this point, after feeling nauseous, tired, and defeated all at the same time, I decided
I think I'm gonna call it here.
And it was gonna be the first project I'd ever shut down before completing it. But after I recorded that, that's when I got my appetite back. I caught myself eating my hash brown, so I turned back on my camera and started filming it.
I just can't give up.
And then
Oh my god, they said, fuck it, I'm throwing it in, to then, fuck it, I'm going back. he literally went like, guys, it's Jover, to like, we're so back! We're so back, guys, we're so back!
I ate my cookie. I'm telling you guys, like, I was ready to quit. Like, I was ready to go. But then I started eating again, and I was like, all right, let's just try and see what happens. So I took another shot of Pepto-Bismol.
God, please help me. 2 more meals left.
Went down for a very pointless nap that would ultimately end up hurting me before going back for my final 2 hours of eating at McDonald's every hour for 24 hours. Oh, sorry. You're still here? Okay, anyways. So you might be asking yourself, did I finish the final 2 hours? Yes, I did. I got a small fry and a small Sprite in hour 23, and being the professional dumbass that I am, I got a small chocolate milkshake in hour 24. I'm not proud of myself for finishing this project, to be honest with you. Like, yes, I am a professional dumbass, but at this point, I was being more of an amateur dumbass. So next time, I'm gonna take better precautions of myself, and I don't recommend that you do this. Just because I'm an idiot doesn't mean that you have to be. And also, like I promised, the amount of money I spent in the 24 hours I was at McDonald's was only $104.14, which is actually pretty crazy to think about because that wouldn't even get you 5 meals at 5.
That's $100, like 5,000 pesos. No way I'm spending 5,000 pesos at a fucking McDonald's. I could have bought 2 games with that money. I can literally buy 2 games with that money right now. $100 bucks? Nah, bro. Congrats, I guess, my guy, for suffering.
5 guys.
I know what I like, baby, I like you.
Oh, God. Shout out to Jay in Brooklyn. Aw. Okay, we have extra.
New challenge alert. I did nothing but sleep for a week. I think that's gonna commence right now. Thanks for watching.
Oh my god, that is felt. Literally, me after the subathon, after Yeah, after an entire week of the 7th, I was like, bro, I want to go hibernate for like a week. And I did. I hibernated after a fucking week after the 7th-on. Was worth it. Congrats on the challenge, but not really worth it. They won with their dignity and pride intact. I don't know if that's really worth it, though. But congratulations to Joey. I don't know if he actually won. I don't think he did, though. I think he lost. He technically lost more than anything.